a shocking turn of events, a former employee of the Supreme Court of India has made the allegation of sexual harassment against the Chief Justice of India, Ranjan Gogoi. She accused him of sexually harassing her last year when she was posted in his office. The 35-year-old woman said she used to work as a junior court assistant at the Supreme Court of India. She wrote to 22 judges of the court on Friday, April 19, alleging that Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi had made sexual advances on her at his residence office on October 10 and 11, 2018. In the affidavit, the woman said that after the incident, she rebuffed the Chief Justice of India and was moved out of his residence office, where she had been posted in August 2018. Now, 2 months later, on December 21, she was dismissed from the service. One of the 3 grounds for dismissal, as detailed in the inquiry report, was that she had taken casual leave for 1 day without approval. The affidavit stated that her harassment did not stop at her dismissal but also engulfed her entire family. Her husband and brother-in-law, both of whom are head constable in Delhi police, were suspended on December 28, 2018 for a criminal case involving a colony dispute dating back to 2012 that had been mutually resolved. According to the complainant, the harassment continued. However, later she was allegedly asked to apologize to the CJI. She stated that on January 11, a police officer accompanied her to the Chief Justice India Ranjan Gogoi's residence, where she alleged that Justice Gogoi's wife asked her to apologize by rubbing her nose at her feet. She said that in the affidavit, she did as she asked. However, despite the apology, her disabled brother-in-law, who had been appointed to the Supreme Court on October 9 as a temporary junior court attendant under the discretionary quota of the Chief Justice of India, was served a termination letter on January 14 and allegedly no reason for his termination was given. On March 9, she alleges that she and her husband were at the ancestral village in Rajasthan when a team of Delhi police showed up, wanting to take them back for questioning in a case based on cheating complaint against her. The allegation was that she had taken Rs 50,000 from the complainant in 2017, promising to secure a job for him in the Supreme Court, but had failed to do so. However, she failed to keep her word. The next day, she and her husband were detained at the Tilak Marg police station along with her husband, brother-in-law, his wife and male relative, the affidavit stated. The affidavit also alleges that they were subjected to verbal and physical abuse. Their hands and legs were cuffed and they were detained, and no food and water was supplied to them for nearly 24 hours. Now, various media outlets carried this news. One of them was Scroll.in, which also sent a questionnaire to the CJI office. The Secretary General of the Supreme Court, responding to the question, said that the complainant worked as a part of the Home Office of the Chief Justice of India only for a short period. And as informed, as the statement said, and we are showing it to you through the graphic, and as informed, given the nature of her duty, she had no occasion to interact directly with the Chief Justice of India. Further, the reply said, and we are showing it to you through our graphics, the email said that woman was dismissed from service as per the procedure. The email said there were, and I quote, complaints made against her by the Secretariat of the Chief Justice of India to the Secretary General on account of her inappropriate behavior, and this resulted in her transfer out of Home Office of the CJI. Apart from the misconduct formally recorded in the complaint by the Secretariat, there were other counts of misconduct on her part. Further, the email statement says that throughout her employment in the Supreme Court, whether during her posting at Home Office of the CJI, there were no complaints made by her of nature now being alleged. It is not only mischievous but a complete afterthought of her to make this false allegation at this time, the email said. However, Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi has denied any allegations of sexual harassment against him. He said that judiciary is under threat. On Saturday morning, a special bench was formed comprising Justice Arun Mishra and Justice Sanjeev Khanna to hear the case of CJI Ranjan Gogoi. He said that he does not want to stoop so low to answer these charges. He also asked whether this is the reward CJI gets after 20 years of service. He said that allegations are being thrown at him because he is hearing a sensitive hearing next week. There are forces that are trying to destabilize the judiciary. There are bigger forces behind these allegations hurled at me, Justice Gogoi said. He also claimed that the woman who had complained has a criminal history and has 2 FIRs against her filed in the past. What troubles me is that after 20 years of service, I have a bank balance of rupees 6 lakh and rupees 40 lakh in PF. When I was a judge, I had no more. No one can catch me on money. They have to look for something else, the Chief Justice said in his statement in Supreme Court. Well, how the case develops further, we will keep you informed. For more news and updates, stay tuned to HW News. Now you can also download our app on your Android Play Store and Apple Store.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.